Hey guys, it is Hyper and I'm back today with another weapon review, and in this video I'll be talking about the F2000, how to unlock it, the stats of the gun, my opinion on the gun, and my recommended attachments. So without further ado, let's get started with how to unlock this gun. So in order to actually play with it, you need to complete the Express Train assignment. Now, as it seems that all the Second Assault assignments to unlock the new weapons are very difficult, this one is no exception for that. So in the Express Train assignment there is 1 assault rifle ribbon, 2 kill assist ribbons, and 10 kills inside the metro. Now that last part confuses me a bit because I didn't know what they meant with 10 kills inside a metro, but it turns out that you actually have to stand inside one of those crashed metros in Operation Metro, then get 2 kills, and you need to do it in 1 round, because if you don't do it in 1 round, the kills that you get will go away and you need to start all over again. And it might take a long time before you have it, and it could be really glitched because sometimes it just doesn't work and you don't get the kills and then they don't count. So it might take a long time, but eventually you will succeed. So the F2000 is a assault rifle, as it has always been, so that means that it can only be used in the assault class. Now moving on to the statistics. The weapon originates from Belgium. It has a fire rate of 850 rounds per minute. The magazine size is 30 and 31 if you count the one in the chamber. The fire type is single fire and fully automatic. The reload time is 2.5 seconds and 3.5 seconds when the gun is completely empty. Now when comparing these stats from the F2000 with other assault rifles, you can definitely tell that this gun is not the best gun in the game. There simply better weapons in this game with better statistics and overall performances. Now a big flaw of this gun is its range. The range is extremely low with a whopping 14, and what it shines in is its hipfire. The hipfire accuracy is extremely good, and that is due to its bolt pop design. Now the recoil on this gun is manageable, but it is quite a lot if you compare it to other assault rifles that have way less recoil than this gun has. So now you'll probably be wondering why I still play with this weapon and why I still enjoy playing with this weapon if it is so terrible. Well, it isn't that terrible, but you will need to get used to managing the recoil and burst firing a lot. But why I still like the weapon is because of nostalgia. This weapon was in Battlefield 3 and it was one of my favorite weapons in Battlefield 3, at least in the beginning, because when I first started playing Battlefield 3 I was an absolute noob and I didn't get quite that much kills, and the first weapon I started doing actually well with was the F2000, and that is why I like this gun in this game, because it reminds me of that time where, you know, I was still learning the game and it was so much fun when I first get my good kill streaks with this gun, the F2000, and that reminds me of it, and that is why I like playing with this gun. Now as for the attachments, we'll start with the optics. I like using the reflex sight, but I know that there are a lot of people that like the standard sight that comes with the F2000, which is actually the sight that the gun uses in real life, but I don't think that this sight is very useful in this game because it takes up a lot of your screen, and I find it hard to keep track of your targets with this scope because it has a magnification, so I prefer the reflex sight on this gun. Now for the accessories, I would not really recommend using anything, but if you would use something, I would use the laser sight, because this gun has a really high hipfire accuracy, and if you want to improve that even more, then you could definitely equip the laser sight. But I think that this gun has already a really high hipfire accuracy, so the laser sight will help, but I think that it's mostly gonna give your position away, and so therefore I don't really like using it. Now for the barrel attachment, the F2000 is definitely the best without any barrel attachments equipped. But I like to use the suppressor because I want to flank people and I want to stay off the minimap so they don't turn around as soon as I shoot one guy. So that's why I like using the suppressor, but there's definitely a big difference between this gun with the suppressor and without the suppressor. I know that the damage doesn't get reduced, but it feels very different than when you are not using any barrel at all. Now for the grips, you can either go 2 ways. You can equip the ergo grip, which improves your hipfire accuracy if you want to make this gun a hipfire beast. Or you could equip the angled grip, which reduces the first shot recoil, and this gun has a lot of first shot recoil. So you need to burst fire with this gun, and when equipping a angled foregrip and reducing that first shot recoil, which you have that first shot recoil every time that you burst fire, it really helps to maintain your accuracy and helps you kill people that are further away, since this gun has a terrible range. So yeah, that was basically the video for today. If you enjoyed it, then please hit like. If you're new around here, feel free to subscribe. This was iPer, and as always, thanks for watching.